Hello and welcome to the 17th edition of the Meyer Memos. Today is January 5th, 2018. We have a technology meeting on Monday, January 8th at 8:05 in the Media Center. We have a staff meeting on Tuesday, January 9th at 8 o'clock in the Media Center. The agenda is as follows. We're going to work on summer school referrals. We're going to review a presentation I received yesterday that will guide us in referral work. And please bring your laptops. As I stated, you'll have time to work. We have an ISST meeting on Wednesday, January 10th at 8 o'clock in the conference room. We have an enhanced fire drill on Wednesday, January 10th at 10:40 with Olson Middle. There'll be more information to come. We have a BLT meeting Friday, January 12th at 8 o'clock in the conference room. And now that we're on the second half of the school year, please review expectations with the students. Please review classroom, hallway, bathroom, or other routines and expectations on the behavior rubric matrix so that we can get everyone on the same page and be our best and most successful. Also, afternoon crosswalk, I wanted to review this quickly. Remember to pick up the walkie from Lori or Missy, arrive ASAP around 3:20, leave at 3:35. Monday is grade 1, Tuesday is grade 2, Wednesday is grade 3, Thursday is grade 4, and Friday is grade 5. Now this is our grade level posts after school. As you can see on the map, we have kindergarten through 5th there. We need to have one teacher per grade level each day, and they need to go to the assigned spots so that we're spread out. Please keep your eyes and ears open, as especially now with it cold, parents aren't always getting out of the car and they're just motioning to get their kids to come across. Here is a piece that people weren't quite sure, and it's really important, is people that are on grade levels that are on crosswalk duty that day, please be sure to also send out an additional person for the post position here. So if you're 3rd grade, please send the person at the crosswalk and then have another person come out and get to their post during dismissal. These are really important. As I know about you and you know about me, we don't want anyone getting hurt, and it's really important that we get to our spots. And I know it's not our most favorite thing to do. So I appreciate your efforts. And lastly, please plan ahead for guest teachers. Some guest teachers it's written in their plans, the teachers wrote them in their plans. The guest teachers are choosing not to go, or they miss it. So at the beginning of the day, please talk to your grade level team to see how you're going to make sure that this is getting covered. So I appreciate that. Report cards, they were scheduled to go out January 31st. I had teachers come to me and say, well, are we going to get time provided during February 2nd's PD day? And the answer is yes, because we're sending them home February 7th. Why did this happen? Well, we scheduled for January 31st way back last spring before we knew what our PD day was going to be. So that was the mix-up. Thank you for making that clear with me, and we get this out to everyone so people aren't getting nervous. And also that we're at the second half of the school year, I wanted to bring our site strategic plan to our forefront. Remember our work with MDE to close our EL achievement gap? One of the biggest things that came of it was that for large group discourse to take place with sentence prompts. We also want to embed best practices in our lesson plans. Remember, this is a good time when you are working with Tim Suzuki, who's going to be with us this month, to have purposeful planning to put in this large group discourse with sentence prompts. Also, we have co-teaching model for EL students in the ELA at every grade level. That's taking place. We have PLC sharing of co-teaching resources best practice. That we're going to address at a staff meeting soon. And then unit reviews and PLCs with administrator, that's taking place. We have one coming up. And then a literacy walkthrough, and that's taking place, and we have another one coming up this week. What's our PD plan? Well, our BLT met with Dennis Duffy from MDE, and it was kind of a train the trainer model. The PD sessions for best practice were trained and led. They were trained, and now they're leading is Carrie Young from the district, Jill and Amy, our wonderful EL teachers. And what we focused on is that our language supports. Jill and Amy provided a PD for our staff at the beginning of the school year. Please look into continue to practice this best practice. And then Carrie provided for us on November 30th about the teacher response protocol, which I'll remind us and get to in a little bit. And then we have our large group discourse, think, pair, share with sentence prompts. We've talked about it, but we're going to continue to revisit that because these are things that are really good practice for all students, but they're a necessity for EL students. So this is what the teacher response protocol is. Please pull this out and start looking at this to say, am I responding this way? It sounds a little bit methodical, but that's how we change practice if we use it with fidelity. Remember to document 3 to 5 interactions. We're going to discuss these interactions on January 16th at our staff meeting, which is coming up a week from this coming Tuesday. And then remember, we have our second shadowing on February 21st. We're going to be looking for our sentence prompts and our think, pair, shares taking place in a large group, as well as these types of teacher response protocols that you've been implementing. And then lastly, please discuss this with Tim Suzuki, as he could be someone who could help you with this. He might, take the notes and write down and script what you're saying, so that you can get that. The teachers who are being observed by myself, I can do these types of things for you as well. Grade level meetings. Now that we're getting to the completion of Unit 2 of ELA or close to it, please set up a time during your prep, and we'll count this as a PLC, to meet with me. Remember, the purpose is to review results to drive your instruction, to improve practice, and it also keeps me informed. What to bring? Please place your results in Infinite Campus so I can create the tables. Bring your laptop, original assessments, and ready to discuss a plan for students who did really well and for students who struggled. We have our BLT literacy walkthroughs taking place Tuesday, January 9th. We're going to meet at 8:50 to 3:40. And I know this is the same day we have our staff meeting, but that will end prior to this, so it won't interfere. Staff that are taking place are, as before, Jess, Jenny, and myself. We have added Nick, Alyssa, Stacy. Thank you for volunteering. This was a good opportunity to build capacity with all the different people in our building to get more people, more grade levels. Jess and Jenny and myself are going to be the constants, and then we keep using different people. We're also trying to change the time so we have different looks. And don't forget, Tim is going to be there as well. So we appreciate that. Learning supports, we have targeted services that we have a note that's going home today. Please keep track of which students received the invite. Okay, I'm sending Connected today as well. And then remind students the due date is Friday, January 12th. So if they come back and it's Monday and these kids didn't bring them in, please remind them. And then look at Tuesday. I know it's kind of tedious, but we only have a week to turn this around. So I appreciate your help with that. And there'll be more information to come once we get our students selected and signed. Remember, happy Paraprofessional Day, Friday, January 12th, a week from today. I want to thank Katie, Carol, Missy, Mary Jo, Beth, Brittany, Dan, and Patty for all they do for our Ole community. Thank you so much. It definitely is felt when one of you are gone, or two of you or three of you. We can feel it because you are a great support. Thank you, and I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you to all for all of your efforts, and have a wonderful weekend.